What's going on, Goon Squad? Goon here. Thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Thank you guys for supporting me, all that jazz. If you haven't already done so, drop a subscribe and a like on this video to help my channel grow. Today we're going to be going over base builds. And what I mean by that is the type of buildings you build inside your base to basically run your account. There's several different builds that you can do depending on the play style of your account per se, and like how you want to play or how you want your account to progress, so on and so forth, right? And I just got off work, so I look like hell. So excuse me for that. And also it's cold as shit out here, so if my voice is weird, that's why. I can literally like see my breath when I'm talking and I'm shivering and it's fucking cold, okay? But without further ado, guys, let's jump straight into the video. I want to hurry and get one of these buildings constructed though, because I don't want to like sit idle with no construction. And make sure I have construction gear on. I apologize for this part of the video, guys, but I do want to make sure I'm building something, which is something you should always be doing as well. Make sure you always got something constructing on your account. If everything's level 25 and you can't construct nothing, fucking congrats to you, because it took you forever to get there. But yeah, I just want to make sure that's not it. I just want to make sure everything's constructing, everything's building, all that jazz. Okay, looks good. Let's build let's upgrade this guy. Oh, Jesus, it's cold. I don't know where you guys live, man, but it's fucking cold here, and I'm in Tennessee, so I feel sorry for the people that live, like, out north, right? So, because it's probably freezing for them, and for me, it's like 18 degrees out, and that's fucking cold where I'm at. So if you guys are, like, in Canada or wherever, and it's fucking zero or fucking any of that, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry, because it's fucking cold. But what I meant when I started the video and I said you guys could have more than one type of build for your account, right, is depending on how you want to play. Okay, so there's like a juggernaut build, which is typically for players that want to eat attacks or eat rallies, or kind of like a trap account, right? You're going to want to go with like a juggernaut build because you're going to want to be able to take in attacks. Excuse me. You're going to want to be able to take in attacks and take in, different kinds of shit. Like you want to take rallies, attacks, whatever. You want to kind of go with the juggernaut build. And what I mean by that is you want all the infirmaries you could possibly have. If you look at my account, I actually have a juggernaut build on this account. So you guys could count them with me or whatever. I have to count them so I could tell you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 infirmaries, and soon to be 12, because I'm going to tear down one of these barracks and build an infirmary. And the reason behind that is if you're going for a juggernaut build, you want to have as much space as possible. As much space as possible in your infirmary, right? So if someone attacks you and takes out 400,000 of your troops, they're not going to all die. Like with the skirmish build, I'll go over that in a minute. If someone attacks you, you might have 250,000 infirmary space, so you're going to save 250,000 troops, but anything past that is going to die. You're going to lose those troops, right? So right now for me, I have 442,000, soon to be 480,000, right? Because I'm building the other building. But also, guys, a lot of things people miss on these builds is what these buildings do for you when you become level 25 with that building. And for infirmaries, you get 5% army HP. And it don't sound like a lot, but I have soon to be 12 doohickeys, infirmaries, right? So Yeah, so I'm going to have like 60-ish, don't want to do math in my head, 60-ish army HP. You know, that's a lot. That's without gear, without jewels, without talents, without anything. Just these buildings, I'm going to have 60% army HP. And that alone is going to keep my troops from dying, okay? That's why it's called a juggernaut build. Your troops are going to have hella high HP. And on top of that, with the manners, you're going to get at the bottom army attack. So they're going to have hella high HP, and they're going to have, you know, somewhat decent army attack as well. So your troops are going to hit hard, and they're going to take a long time to kill, which is what you want. If you're going against an enemy, that's 100% what you want. You want your troops to hit hard. You want your troops to take a long time to kill, right? So with this build, you're going to have 12 infirmaries, 1 barrack, and the rest manors. We can go ahead and count those so I don't have to say the rest and tell you a number, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it comes out to 4. Yeah, so you're going to have 4 manors, 12 infirmaries, 1 barrack. And what that equates to is 60-ish army HP and 8% army attack, and I think 5%. I think this one gives 5% defense. No, 10%. I'm sorry. Gosh, it's cold. So you're gonna have 10% defense, 8% army attack, and 60-ish ballpark army attack, right? Or army HP. I'm sorry. So that's the juggernaut build. Again, that's if you want to soak in attacks, you want to soak rallies, or you want to, you know, pretty much like let people hit you, and you're going to hurt them bad. That's not meaning you can't go out and attack people, because you can, right? You can send T3 at people and hurt them, because you're going to have so much army HP. And with this type of build on your gear, you want to focus attack only, okay? And with your talents, you want to focus attack and HP. So when you attack somebody, your troops are going to be hella strong. They're going to hit hard. Plus, they're going to have a whole bunch of HP, which is going to make your troops very hard to kill while they're bashing on your enemy, right? That's why it's called a juggernaut build. Your troops are fucking juggernauts. They're gonna destroy you, okay? The other type of build, excuse me, is a skirmish build. And what do I mean by that? A skirmish player is someone that goes out and attacks every day. Like they want to attack. They want to constantly attack people, right? So for a skirmish build, you're going to want to be able to train those troops back up, because you're going to lose a lot of troops in attacks regardless if you're attacking a lot, okay? If you're just attacking every once in a while, you know, you're probably a juggernaut build type of person. Like, you want to grow, you want to soak in some attacks, and, you know, once a week or so you want to go out and attack. You're a juggernaut type of person. If you want to go out and smash people every single day, you know, you're a skirmish type person. And all that means, guys, is on a skirmish build, it's kind of like opposite of the juggernaut build. You're going to want to have like 6 to, some people use 8, but I'm not a fan of that. But you're going to want at least 6 infirmaries, 1 barrack. That's always in all the builds is 1 barrack. And the rest manors, not infirmaries, manors. So if you're doing the skirmish build, you're gonna kind of flip-flop the juggernaut build, right? So instead of a bunch of infirmaries, you're gonna have a bunch of manors and a few infirmaries. And the reason for that, if you're an attacker, if you're attacking every day, say you have 12 manors, okay, you're gonna get 24 army attack. And on top of that, you're going to be training your troops. If you look right here at the top, training speed on the right side, you're going to have 20% times 12, which is, see, 5 is 100, 10 is 200. So you're going to have 240% training speed. That's insane. So you're going to train troops hella fast. So when you lose those troops, you're going to be able to train them back quickly. It's not going to take you as long to build troops up, right? And you're just going to build troops a lot faster. Excuse me. And a lot of times, also what people would do, say like me, for instance, when I first made this account, I knew I wanted to build the Juggernaut build as my final build. Like I knew, like, once I had my troops, that's the build I wanted to go for, right? So what I did was I built all level 24 manors and 1 barrack. I had no infirmaries. I had all level 24 manors and 1 barrack. And the reason why is because I was building my troops up, right, for that account. Now, keep in mind, if I was ever to get attacked during that time, I would absolutely lose all my troops. They would not go to infirmaries because they're not there, right? So it was a risk on my end, but I stayed shelter or sent my troops to a shielded player, or I popped a shield every day. I used my treasure trove money that I got from my treasure trove, which is like 35,000 gems a month. As you can see right here, like 30,900 gems a month. I used that 1,000 gems a day, equates to 30,000 gems, right? So I used a 24-hour shield every day, and my treasure trove pretty much paid for it, right? So I was able to shield for free. So I built all manors. I got my troop count to where I wanted it to be. I'm not going to reveal that. But, once you're happy with your troop count, then you can kind of demolish and do your final build if you want to go that route. If not, you can go ahead and start working on your final build and get those buildings all to 25 and just, make the troops as you go. There's no harm in doing that either. It might take you a little bit longer to get those troops in, but your end goal is still the same, right? You're still going to have the same amount of troops, and, you're still going to have the same amount of attack, HP, and levels of defense and that sort of thing. Excuse me. Like I said, it's cold and it's hard to talk, but so that's pretty much covers like your different types of builds. If you guys have any questions, like I said, feel free to drop me a game in mail. Feel free to drop a comment. If you're live on the video right now, feel free to ask me in chat. I had a few people asking me about Calo, and I'm going to be honest, at first when I played this game, I was huge into heroes and I loved them. Right now it's not so much. Like used to, I could tell you hero stats off the top of my head, but now it's like not so much. Like I still know like, a decent amount about the game. I've played it for years, but anytime in Coliseum, okay, I want that spot because I know it's an easy one to take, but for video purposes, let's look at a few of these enemies' teams, okay? Like this team right here, for instance. This is a really good team. If anybody's watching that, I might have, said that too or something. This is a good team. This is a hard team to counter. And basically the reason why is they have 2 tanks. No, they have 3 tanks. And they have a healer and an assassin. Okay? I'm going to challenge this guy. This guy has all level 60 heroes, right? A healer and an assassin. Now, typically how you're going to counter this is you're going to send in a hero like Rose Knight. She's going to clash with the tank, right? Like, if you look at my heroes, my 5 heroes at the bottom and their 5 heroes at the top, your middle hero is going to clash with their middle hero, okay? The hero that you put on the... Let me just select the team so I can kind of explain. The hero that you put... not even close to Rose. I get it. The heroes that you put on the right or the left, okay, like say my Black Crow, right now, when I start this attack, my Black Crow is going to target the Demon Slayer, right? So your hero on the right is going to target their hero on the left. So what you're looking for is, can this hero beat that hero? And in this case, I think, Black Crow can usually take out Demon Slayer. Normally what you'd want to do is use Trickster. Trickster is a a very good counter to Demon Slayer, especially if he's on that side. And if he's not, I would take out Tracker and I would slot in a hero like Black Crow, right? Because Demon Slayer, if he's on the side where Prima Donna is, then that would put Trickster against him again. Or if he's in the spot where Rose Knight or Chadalat is, it's kind of the same thing, right? I don't want to confuse you, but that's basically, how your lineups work. Is Black Crow right now is going to go against the Demon Slayer. My Snow Queen's going to target the Chadalat, so on and so forth, right? Like, these are my front line. The first 3 heroes is your front line, and the back 2 is your back line. So your backline heroes kind of cross. They make an X, right? Black Crow faces Demon. Tracker would face Prima. But you don't want to, counter yourself, right? So for me, I would love to have Demon Slayer in that slot on the far, far left, because Demon Slayer is going to kill Prima. That's what he's for. He kills healers, right? He ports to them and he kills them. So say I stuck her and her, it still wouldn't change. Play with your slots and figure out where your heroes go, okay? That's going to be another, key to success, I guess. But we're going to try it with this team right here. And should I? I don't think I should use her. But, excuse me. We're going to try it with this team. And the reason why is I'm thinking that the Black Crow's going to be okay against the Demon Slayer. They both got buffs. I think he's going to be okay. I think the Snow Queen is going to pretty much freeze the Chadalat in them, and if she gets her ultimate off. So this match right here is going to come down to if my Snow Queen gets her ultimate off, right? Let's just clank the axe to see what happens. I might look stupid. I don't know. And a lot of times this happens with those Death Knight teams. They just take you by surprise and kill you because, they're good teams. They're solid teams. But you can see right now, like I said, the Demon Slayer targeted my Black Crow. But he made a mistake because Snow Queen's with her, right? So he's going to kill her, but Crow should take him out. See, he just died. So I lost one hero, and they lost their Demon Slayer, which is, very, very good. Demon Slayer was a big part of their team. I think I'm still going to lose, though, because he had the other 3, Demon Slayer, Rose Knight, and Chadalat. It's just hard to beat that lineup with the heroes I have. Oh, no, I beat them. Maybe I spoke too soon. So there, I beat that team. I didn't think I would, to be honest. But if you're just starting out, that team that I just went against, damn it, that's not it. Where's the team I just went against? Come here. I'm going to rewatch this so I can show you. If you're just starting out, these heroes, Demon Slayer, Chadalat, Death Knight, and Prima Donna, and you probably won't have Rose Knight. So instead of Rose Knight, if you'll put somebody like Incinerator or Snow Queen, let's just take a look. See, again, here's the same team, except for Prima, they have Tracker, which that's a smart call because that team does not need a healer. But see, my Demon Slayer is going to go against their Demon Slayer, which is it kind of works out, But if I were building, say I was just starting out, a new account, right? A few heroes that you could get to level pretty quickly would be something like this. And you could swap out Snow Queen for Black Crow or Snow Queen for Prima, depending on the situation, right? Do you need a healer? Maybe not. So maybe you put in another, a stun/freeze hero. If you don't need the stun or you don't need the freeze, you could put in Black Crow, which is another assassin DPS type hero. It just depends what you need. But this right here is a very solid team. And like I said, you could substitute these ones out as you need. So if you need a healer, you put in Prima. If you don't need a healer, say like this team I'm going against now, I don't need a healer because, for one, they have a Demon Slayer, so my healer is going to be countered, so it would be dumb to send one. But it looks like all of these heroes, like Tracker, Black Crow, Demon Slayer, all three of those heroes are like damage per second and assassin heroes, so they're going to hit hard, so I want to stop them, so I want stun heroes. So if I was going to counter this team, I would send in like Rose Knight, Snow Queen, she's gonna stun. Black Crow, she's not gonna stun, but she's gonna take a lot of damage. Incinerator is a stun hero, she's gonna stun the team. Snow Queen's gonna stun the team. Rose Knight's gonna tank some of the damage, and Black Crow and Tracker is gonna pretty much do damage per second. They're DPS heroes. So you always want to have a damage per second hero. You always want to have a tank. You want to have a stun and an assassin and a healer. If you don't need a healer, the only time you don't need a healer is like the enemy team is stacked with no healer. Then you definitely don't need a healer, right? If they have a healer, you can use a healer in your lineup. Let's just clank the axis. I'm pretty sure my Incinerator is blue, so I'll probably lose. And that's another important thing to always pay attention to in the Coliseum, is grade and rank. If the heroes are like higher grade and higher rank than you, you're probably going to lose. And what I mean by grade is their color, right? Their color, when you grade a hero, it buffs up all their stats, every one of them. Okay? When you rank a hero, you're basically only buffing up certain stats depending on what gear you're putting in your hero, right? So, like Snow Queen, for instance, if I put this piece in her, I'm going to get strength, dexterity, intelligence, magic attack, and force. That's it. That's all I'm going to get for giving her that gear. Now, keep in mind, you have 6 gear slots. So, every piece of gear is going to give you something different, right? So that's kind of like what rank does. Like, based on the gear you're putting in is what it's going to upgrade on that hero. Whereas rank, when you rank a hero up, grade, when you grade your hero up, the medals are going to affect all these stats, right? So when I take this guy to gold, every one of these stats is going to go up. Versus if I'm ranking them up with gear, you're only going to take up whatever the stat is on the gear, right? It's so hard to explain stuff in words without confusing people. But my tip in Colo, to be honest with you guys, is when I first started playing, I went into these heroes, I went into their attributes, and I wrote down all their stats. For every hero I had, I wrote down all their stats. And when I go into the Colo and I challenge somebody, like this guy right here, and I look, he has Rose Knight, Demon Slayer, Prima Donna, Incinerator, and Tracker. I look at my list and I'm like, okay, well, I know that Rose Knight is a tank, kind of like a magic tank, right? I know that Incinerator is the best free-to-play damage per second hero in the game. So I know she does a lot of damage. I know that Tracker is an assassin. I know that her ultimate can pretty much one-shot me, right? Oh crap, my phone's about to die and I don't have a charger. But yeah, I know that Tracker is going to, kill me. I know that Prima's a healer. I know that Demon Slayer is also an assassin, right? So like for this team right here, I'm just going to want to, kind of, I'm not going to send a healer because they have a healer. And I'm going to want to use my Demon Slayer to take that healer out. And I'm going to want to stack damage and stun on them. So because Tracker and Incinerator and Demon Slayer, they all do a ton of damage. So if I throw in heroes like Snow Queen and Tracker, they're going to stun them. And this fucking Prima healed the Demon Slayer. So that screwed me. I lost. If my Demon Slayer would have actually killed the Prima, I would have won. But since I got the heal, I didn't win. But basically on Colo, guys, like, just look at what you're up against. And like this situation, he has 2 tanks, an assassin, 2 assassins, and a healer. So you want to send in heroes that's going to be able to take a beating and stun them. So you're going to want to send stuns. I don't have the counter, so I mean I can send this team I have here, but I'll probably lose. And if I don't lose, GG, right? But I'm going to skip this because I had some people wanting to go over hero chapters. In particular, I think he said 618 or something like that. But basically in Colo, learn your heroes. Like, go look at their skills, look at what they're good at. If they have a high magic, like, let's just look at him real quick. Like, he has a high attack, so he's a physical hero. Like, he does physical damage. He don't do magic damage, he does physical damage, right? Because his attack is higher than his magic attack. But he has very high magic defense. So he's going to be really good against heroes like Incinerator, Prima Donna, any kind of magic hero, right? Any kind of hero that does a lot of magic attack. Demon Slayer is their counter because he can soak in magic damage and he can put out a lot of damage. So just by looking at those stats and being able to see them, you're going to realize, like, hey, this is the counter to this hero. And that's really like the biggest help I could give you is study up your heroes, guys. Learn like if they're physical, if they're magical, if they have high magic defense or they have high physical defense, right? And then you'll know what to send against them. And I already went over like what team is. Oh crap! I used all my energy and I have no Bravehearts, and I am a dummy. And for video purposes, I will use a Braveheart. I am sorry. I promised somebody I would go over this chapter and I didn't. So I'm going to use a Braveheart and I'm going to go over it. I got to stay true to what I said. Normal, stage 6. What do you say? 18? Elementalist. That's a good one. Okay, when you're looking at your hero chapters, guys, always, there's a little blue chest right here, right? Click that blue chest. It's going to turn into enemies. And then click the enemy. It's going to tell you that this enemy is level 53. He's level 53. They're level 53. They're level 53. And they're level 53. Now, these harpies do a shit ton of damage, okay? So you're going to want to take them out as quickly as possible. This Strix, I don't even know how the hell you say that, but Strix, I guess, I don't know. No one has ever survived an attack by this foul creature. So they have high attack, right? Able to harness the healing power of water. So this hero can heal itself, right? So you want to take it out as quickly as possible. Being with the ability to harness the power of wind magic. So this hero is a magic hero, is basically what that's telling me. Elementalist is a magic hero. So for this chapter, you're going to need at least like level 53-ish heroes. And you're going to need like a strong magic counter, right? So I have a Braveheart. Holy cow. No, I just sweeped it. God dang it. I'm so used to sweeping. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I did it again. No. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's do the chapter. Okay. All right, so let's see. I know this guy that asked me about this chapter has Big Guy, right? So you're going to want to use heroes like Big Guy, Tracker, Black Crow. Let's see. You always want a healer in your chapters, but you don't want her in the front line. See how Prima's in my front line right now? You don't want that at all. If she's in your front line, she's going to die. Okay? So you're going to want to put a hero in that's going to take that spot in the front line. I'm assuming you don't have Rose Knight yet. I got to counter the magic. I want to counter the magic. Let's see. I need a stun. Okay. In your hero chapters, there's a golden rule. You want a tank 1 tank, 1 stun hero, 1 damage per second hero, 1 healer, and 1 assassin. And if you look at this lineup, if you know something or another about heroes, that's what I have. Big Guy is my tank. Incinerator is my stun. Prima Donna is my healer. Tracker is my assassin. And Black Crow is my damage per second, right? But I don't want Prima Donna in that slot. Who takes authority over that spot? I know Roseknot would, but no, she wouldn't. Son of a biscuit eater. Demon Slayer? No. Trickster? No. Bomber Goblin. Wait, where'd Prima go? Trickster. Prima, Bomber Goblin. No. Okay, so. Damn it. I keep taking out the wrong heroes. Prima, I don't want you in that slot. Damn it. Do you have Roseknot? That's what I'm trying to do this for you, and I don't know. Is this Mike? I don't know if you like. I'm trying to show you like how to beat it without Roseknot because I didn't think you had Roseknot. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer? He still puts her in the top slot. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna run it with the heroes I know that I need, right? So even if she's there. See, you don't have Rose. Okay, so this team right here. Do you have this team? Mike, do you have this team right here? The Big Guy, Incinerator, Prima Donna, Black Crow. Okay, cool. So this is a team that will beat this chapter. And I'll show you like what to look for, right? Okay, so right here, instantly, like this guy in the back right here, you know, he's going to do a lot of damage, you know. But this first round's not going to be an issue, or shouldn't be an issue for you, right? Save up your ultimates, okay? This round right here, you want to wait for your... There we go. You want to wait for Incinerator ultimate, and then you want to stun the entire back line. The reason why is, it fucks them up on this account, but the reason why for you is it's going to stun all those harpies and all those magic heroes pumping out all that damage on you, okay? And if you get them stunned, they're not going to be able to do the damage. Simple as that, right? Okay. This next chapter is pretty much the same thing. You want to shut down these harpies. So you want to send all your ultimates toward the harpies. You want to take that friggin' harpy out. Die, harpy. As soon as you get that harpy taken out, you want to take your big guy, spin him all the way to the back. The reason why is because when these people ultimate, I'm guessing on your account, like the what's he called? The damn magician dude, the fucking, I don't know his name. I don't never use him. And I'm losing because I'm thinking, what is that dude's name? Somebody help me. The guy the elementalist. He's going to ultimate, and you don't want him to hit your line, right? You want big guy to swing back there. That way he soaks that elementalist attack. Okay? So, I wished I could have remembered his name and went over that a little bit better with you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go over it again. Guys, if my phone dies, thank you for watching the video. And drop a like, drop a fucking smash it, man. Because I'm trying to grow this channel, man. I want to do YouTube. And that's really what I want to do. I know I kind of suck at like talking in videos at the moment, but bear with me, I'll get better, I promise, right? But let's go, like just now, like a good YouTuber probably wouldn't have stuttered on like Elementalist's name and probably been able to continue teaching instead of fucking trying to remember his name. God dang it. But basically, Mike, in this chapter, your harpies and your fucking, the water dude with the spinny thing, I don't remember his name. But the guy that does the wind attacks, he's a high damage dealer. So you want to get him out like right here. This harpy, this whole back line fucking stun him. And on your account, you probably won't wipe them out like that. But if you do, GG, right? But if you don't, that whole back line's going to be stunned. So That's going to take all the damage off of you, right? And then right here, okay, this Elementalist, you don't want him to ultimate. You want to get that fucking Harpy and that Water dude out of here as soon as possible. So smash either one of them. And even if you want to, stun the backline. Now, Elementalist on your account will probably try to ultimate midway. So throw him back in the back. See how I put him back there in the back? And the Elementalist turned around. He's only fighting Big Guy right now, right? Watch your health and save that heal. See, I have not healed with Prima yet. And there's a reason why. Because these reinforcements, I know they're coming in. This Water guy right here, always remember, take them out as soon as possible. Take out those Harpies as soon as possible. And other than that, like, it's GG. Like, once you get those Harpies and the wind people out of your way, or the water people, whatever you want to call them, out of your way, I mean, you're GG. And the Elementalist, once you get the big guy behind him and turn him around, he can't fuck with your squad, right? He can't ultimate on them and fuck them up. So, in that chapter, that's basically what you're looking for. I got 2% battery, guys. I'm sorry. I would love to go over more chapters. I know people are really wondering, like, about the hero chapters. So, I'll tell you what, guys. Tomorrow, I'll do a video on hero chapters. And if you guys will leave me a comment on what chapter you would like for me to go over. I think on this account, I haven't went past chapter 8 yet because I don't need to, right? Like, I can sweep for all my gear. I can sweep for all my medals. Like, I don't really need to go over it. But I'll go through chapter 8 with you guys when you guys catch up to me, okay? When you guys catch up, I'll go over chapter 8. But as you can see, they're all these are 3 crowned. Level 6, you know, all these are 3 crown. Level 5, all these are 3, or no, this fucker's not. Why didn't I 3 crown this one? Regardless, I'm getting sidetracked. I'll go over this one with you guys too, because I don't know why it's not 3 crown. Tomorrow I'll go over the hero chapters. Leave me a comment or drop me an in-game message and let me know what chapter you want me to go over. Do you want me to go over normal chapter 2:12? Do you want me to go over normal chapter 3:4? You know, whatever. Just let me know what chapter. And the elites, I stopped as soon as I pretty much got Rose Knot. So, yeah, just let me know, like, what chapter you want me to go over and what you would like to see in tomorrow's video. As far as the hero chapters go, I could go over a little bit about heroes too, since I'm touching on hero chapters tomorrow. If you're curious, like, about the heroes, like, what should you level, this and that, what in-game name, it don't matter. You can mail me here on this account, which is Wargoon and the guild Live for War, or you could message me on son of a biscuit. Why am I having such trouble doing shit? I guess because I'm live streaming, right? So everything blows up. Kratos. Why not? Why not? Where are you at? Why not? Why don't I just do this? Why? Is it dash or underscore or what? I don't remember my guild tag. Why not? Search. There we are. Members. And this guy. This right here. If you search the guild W_N, why not? Kratos, you can mail me on that account. Or you can mail me on this account, which is Live for War Wargoon, right? Or you could drop a comment in this video. Either way. Whatever you want to do. Tomorrow I'm going to go over hero chapters. I'm going to go over heroes. What heroes do you level up? You know, whatever you want to know. Just drop me the comment, ask me, and I'll go over it with you. But with all that being said, guys, I appreciate you sticking out the cringe with me and learning a little bit about builds, which is what I wanted to go over, right? The call, like I said, guys, the best tips I could give is to look at your heroes, man. Look at I would change your ACC database, account database. I don't know what that means. Now everyone knows your email. Oh, I don't care, bro. Like, it's cool. You can know my email. Like, I changed the password on that email so much, it's ridiculous. So if you know the email, I don't care, because the password's going to change, and it's hard to hack into Google. If you do, kudos to you. Let me know how you did it, because I would love to know. But yeah, drop a like on the video, guys. You know, subscribe if you're not already. I'm going to be putting out more videos, and these videos are for you guys, okay? Like I say in every video, it's for you guys. So if you want to see something, man, I'm not one of those YouTubers that's not going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to everybody I possibly can. Even if I had 50 million subscribers, if I got 50,000 messages, I would try to answer 100 of them, okay? Like, I'm going to try to talk to you, and I'm going to try to give you what you want. Just let me know in the comments, or send me an in-game mail. Let me know what you want to see. And, you know, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, guys.